Hello, everyone. It's Wednesday morning. It's the morning of Wednesday, April 19th, 2017. Let's see, let me bring up chat here so I have chat. There's a tiny preview. It's a tiny version of this giant wall that I'm making for IGN. This is what we're going to make today. We're going to work on the wall, but the good wall, not the bad wall, not the Trump wall. This is a good wall. It's a good wall of video game maps. Let's see. Let's see. I guess I'll zoom in here. Let's zoom in. See what we're working on. Various things are at various points of completion. Right now I'm working on this section of the map. I'm not even going to say what these sections are. I'll let you all figure it out. Because ultimately, if you all can't figure out what a section is or what it is supposed to be, then I have failed. Let's see. Let's see, that's the stream. I'm going to close that. I probably shouldn't keep my own stream open while I'm streaming. Oh, and I should change the... God, I have to open the stream because I have to change the title. Since it says it's a quiet stream, but that is a lie because I am talking with my mouth. Let's see. Done. Okay. Excellent. Drink my coffee. Put my coffee far away from me so I don't spill it. I have to also keep my Google searches for reference off of the screen so that I don't spoil what things are before I make them. So. Does that align? I can't tell if that aligns. Illustrator always likes to keep you guessing. Look at that bounding box. That's definitely what I want that bounding box to be doing right now. Resets. That... It's seems increasingly difficult to get things to align properly in Illustrator. This is my nightmare. Okay. So hanging from this is a banner. Let's see if we can make this banner as generic as possible, but still communicate what it's supposed to be. Shall we? Whoops. Okay. Good morning, Jeff. Oh, good morning. Take a wee stretch. I yawned 0 times before you got in here, and then you got in and I started yawning. I'm going to go ahead and say that it's your fault that I yawned. It's not your fault that I yawned. Let's see. All right, let's see. Yeah, they seem entirely focused on adding new functionality and not with preserving the functions that they have. Like every new feature seems to break something else. That is not a... That is a 45-degree angle. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough because I don't think that, like, despite them both being vector programs, Sketch seems to be eating Photoshop's lunch more than Illustrator, just because Sketch is terrible for illustration. Like, it's totally useless for illustration. But whereas people used to make Photoshop mock-ups of websites and stuff, now they do that stuff in Sketch. But I'm glad that Sketch has kind of doubled down more on the UI stuff, because when Sketch first came out, it was just like constant people saying, you don't like Illustrator, you should use Sketch. And it's like, it's not really comparable. Like, I get it. They're both vector things, but you can't illustrate stuff in that. Yeah, maybe that zig. I think that zig's too small. That zigzag is too small. Hey, Adam. Welcome to the party, pal. Hi, Troy. You always refer to yourself in the third person. Oh shit! Shit! I did not move the most important part of this banner. Oh, that's fun. I never go anywhere for work. Yeah, that's true. I sometimes have a hard time connecting people's real names with their usernames. Expedia.com. Is that still a thing? That's probably not still a thing. Nice. I'm sorry to have made the same joke that everyone. Is it a joke? It's not really a joke. It's the same reference that everyone else makes. Let's see. Let's make sure that those strokes scale. So this part of the wall is a little different because this comes to a hard end in that these, like, there's a fold here where it wraps around, and there's a fold here where it wraps around. But after this section, which is right here on this wall, there's a glass panel, and then a tiny section, a glass panel, and then the wall continues on. There's another fold. Let's see right here where this guideline is. Yeah, so this I don't really have to worry about connecting into another area, really. I don't know that I like this thing. I don't know that I like the shape of this thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can't ever trust if things are aligned. If Illustrator says something is aligned, I can't trust it. Oh, Troy, God bless you for trying to engage chat. God bless you. I do appreciate it when other people ask questions so that I don't always have to do that. Let's see. Oh yeah, I got a neat email that I want to check out. And I think I can share it for you. Let's see. What am I making? What am I doing? I'm going to check my mail. Yeah, Megs, you should take a shot of that, of one of those lumpy prints and share it so I can share it on the Patreon page. Because those came out really well. Actually, Megs, let me know before. I noticed in one of the printouts there were some like lines in it. I want to make sure that one does not get printed out or sent out. All the other ones looked good, but there was one. Let's see. Hey, this looks sharp, Jeff. Nice work, dude. That typeface is fun. Whatever that typeface is that you used for all the headline copy. If I'm just messing around on the other screen, I'll leave something more interesting up on this, on my second monitor. Let's see. Woo! It's so fun. This is Mind Show is a kind of VR game experience, and we Lunar Saloon worked with them to make this logo type and this logo. And they worked with another person to make this to animate the logo. And they did a really nice job with it. So they sent me this so we can put it on the website when we put the project up. That's fun. I just heard Owen Wilson tell someone that they were unbelievable. Oh God, I can't see that name. Hot Hittealer 6857. That's totally what it is. Teasler 6857. Does that? Thanks for the follow. That's what I'm getting at. Thank you. Bless you, Megs. Let's see. Let's see. How do I make a? Maybe I can make like a path that goes through here. And just kind of disappears behind the city. Does anyone recognize the city? This is my am I doing this well test. Of course, if none of you all are familiar with the game, then you're not gonna know. You're not gonna recognize the city. Thanks, Jeff. I think if you've played the game, you would recognize it. That's what I'm gonna tell myself anyway. But yeah, if you haven't, then no one would expect you to know. Oh, no. Bouncy Smash has not come out yet. That reminds me, I need to shoot an email off about that. Yeah, they were talking about making like 3D models out of those character designs that I made, which would be neat. What is, let's see. Nope, that's bad. Way too thin. I wonder if I can have like one of these down here. You don't want all these torn banner bottoms, torn banner butts to be the same. Yeah, I've never had someone make 3D models out of something I've made, so I'd be curious to see what that ends up looking like. Crap. Making things out of just two colors is sometimes an enjoyable challenge and sometimes an obnoxious challenge. It goes between the two. shit, I shouldn't have made that shape final. See, this is why I have commitment issues with shapes, is because then as soon as I make it final, I need it to not be. And now I have to make the damn thing again. I don't want to listen to this music. I'm listening. Deadline is April 29th, I believe. What do you want?
Which one did you not want in there? Give me my glasses.
That's for me to know. Why are you just walking around with your, like
know.
a Secret Service agent?
Spying on you.
Okay. Hold on, let's see. Was there another one? Did I leave one, like, hanging around or something?
I don't know.
I don't know. Where are your glasses?
I don't know. I looked everywhere.
Personally inspecting lumpy prints. You have to forgive me. Man, they print gradients so fucking well. That's good. That's good. That's good. What? One, two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How many do we need?
I have to look at the file. I don't know. I don't have the file open.
This bitch don't know about Pangea.
Frank got a poop.
So this one you can see like print lines in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just didn't know what to look for.
And this one has something on it. So don't send that one out.
Okay. We had like 5 extra last time, so we should be good.
Yeah, well, I feel like I had one around in here. Maybe I'm just looking at this Link kitten and thinking of it.
Maybe.
Maybe I'm just an idiot. Also likely.
Charged. Yeah. Work it. Work it. Okay. I'm gonna take some photos.
You just need to take like a snap. I mean, you can just use your phone. Like you
I
can
just want to get in the practice of taking decent photos.
take a photo of it.
Done.
You did it. You took a photo.
I did. Is that all you need?
This is the fucked up one.
Okay.
Get out of here. I mean,
Yeah.
you can like look. I mean, yeah.
I'm just gonna go.
Just take a quick snap. That's all.
Yeah.
Just take a quick snap. I need you to take a quick snap.
I need you to not tell me what to do.
I need you to know about Pangea. Yeah, Jeff, the pillow talking, Lil Dicky's pillow talking video is amazing. You should seek it out if you have not already. All right. Oh, there's other ones. Let's see what. Where did those other ones come from? Bye. Chat's so quiet today, which makes me quiet. I guess it's just because it's the morning and no one wants to talk. Megs, you left this camera in the most dangerous part of my desk, in between my water bottle and my coffee.
I'll just put it back in the bag.
We'll just put it back in the bag.
That's what I just said.
Oh, I thought...
Who's
I have my headphones
putting your
on.
ears out?
I have my headphones on. It's not my fault.
It is your fault. I just been on talking with a bitch. Come on, Rock.
Yeah, see, you're still talking. You're at work. All these other fools have no excuse. I gotta watch the scale of this stuff to make sure like things don't get too big. I also have to watch my color usage to make sure areas don't get too colorful and that they mostly stick to a monochromatic palette with a few things jumping out. This flag is going to be much harder to make. Thanks, man. Yeah, I mean, it's only in this part of the map, because it's the only time that you see that. And I can't keep an arc going through these, like, long areas, so. Oh, yeah, I think it'll be nice, too, because just the wall is so tall that people will, like, have to, like, look up to look at the stars, which I think is really fun. I did download the Patreon file, Megs. What does that save as? Let's see. I will copy it into Dropbox and send you a link, Megs. Too late. I just sent you. Too late. No drive folder for you. All right, let's see. This is going to be tough. Rather than trying to get Illustrator to align that, I'll just cut that part off the shape. I can't let this get too detailed, or it'll get more detailed than everything else in the map. I don't know if this is gonna work. Fuck. Brush strokes. Oh god. Yeah, it might actually work. Okay, so maybe this does not go all the way to the border. Just like sunglasses, a giant forehead. Let's see. Looks like a deal with it gift. Just yep. We're on the same page, Helvetica. Let's see. But hey, at least you can tell it's a lion. There's that. Let's see. Fuck, how do I make it not look like he's wearing sunglasses? Can I just do like a single shape here? Oh, I can't. It's too small for me to curve. Okay. This is... Fuck. Oh, God. Just no face for you, lion. Let's see. Maybe if I put like shadow things where its snout is. Let's see. Of course, this thing's going to be so small. Let's turn on our lady layer to see how small that thing is going to be. Let's see. Come over here, lady. Let's see. So, this thing's going to be like, I guess it's still like the size of a hand, of a tiny person's hand. Okay, so it's not detail that will be completely lost on people. Ooh, you got your prototypes in. Oh, that's awesome. Nice, dude. I love all your hashtags. I hate that about Instagram, that you have to just like burden every post with a shit ton of hashtags. That's awesome. Where'd you get your prototypes from? Oh my God, I cannot use Illustrator today. I'm terrible. I'm terrible. Can't use it. Okay. Alright, so you won't let me round edges at that size? I'll just make it bigger. What? No, you can't do anything. Yes, it does work, just loading things with hashtags. Megs handles most of Lunar Saloon's... No, let me rephrase that. Megs handles all of Lunar Saloon's social media, and she, she found that hashtags work a lot better on Instagram than Twitter. All anyone uses hashtags for on Twitter anymore is for dumb political shit, so... I also think Instagram is cool because like the engagement rate on post is so much higher than Twitter. And Twitter, I don't know what the deal is, but people just don't interact very much. And like on our, we have like substantially less followers. Well, not substantially. I mean, let's see. Instagram, Lunar Saloon Creative. So it's like we have 300 followers and posts like regularly get like 50 likes or thereabouts out of 326 followers, whereas Twitter, it's like we have 642 followers, and like a lot of things just kind of don't do anything. Of course, I think Twitter fucked everything up by letting people mute other people and stuff like that. Yeah, not linking to stuff in an Instagram post sucks. Yeah, Facebook. Facebook's just sad. Let's see, let's expand this. Hello, Frankie, or at least what I think of as Frankie. Maybe that's wrong. But when I see your name, that's what goes in my head is, oh, Frankie. Awesome. Then I haven't been wrong this whole time. Let's see, let's make it fall the other way, because when the banner has to fall into this post, it's kind of weird. Yeah, most of the Facebook and Twitter and everything have kind of lost the focus that was initially attractive about them. It's like adding all these features just to add stuff, and it was like, anyone really did anyone really want this? Just adding stuff to add it. Yeah, and yes, Twitter is not as fun as it used to be, which bums me out. And I know like a certain amount of that is it's as fun as the people that you follow, but I don't know. Yeah, sometimes I purge, sometimes I unfollow people on Twitter that I'm friends with on Facebook and stuff like that. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Helvetica knows what's up. Let's see. Yeah, see, so now you all can appreciate. I'm trying to make a decent approximation of the Alliance lion, which is actually like ornate and I think bad. I like all the design work and Overwatch, probably just because it suits my like sci-fi preference leanings. Um, but World of Warcraft, not as much. Yes, you got it. And you haven't even played WoW. That's great. I'm doing something right then. course, I could make a commentary on the state of MMOs by just putting fucking quest markers everywhere. Just like overwhelming quest markers. Let's see. Shit. Yeah, that's the Sims over there. Looks like a weird house TV. Hey, Steve, sir. I think you came in just as Clag Hamster started picking fights with everyone about typography. I mean, you can always go to... I think you can do polls somehow with Nightbot, but I don't know how. I have not devoted the appropriate amount of time to figure that out. Although, is there an appropriate amount of time, or is any amount of time spent figuring out polls in Nightbot inappropriate? Do a poll. Let's see here. I'm going to make a question mark that's as curvy and friendly as the exclamation point that I made. Should it have a thing? I don't like it. Let's see. There, let's see. Dashboard. Let's see. Commands. Okay, so poll. Let's see. Creating a poll. Let's see. Poll. Font. All right, let's see if this works. Fuck, didn't work. Invalid parameters specified. Possible parameters new/results. What does that even mean? Oh, I have to make poll new. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Poll new. There, we made a poll about Helvetica. This the most designery ass designer poll you could make. We did it. We should all be ashamed of ourselves. We should take this moment to reflect on the things that we form opinions about. Let's see. All right. I voted in the anime poll. You brought us back to balance, Fatty Lumps, by making an anime poll. We went to the worst by making a Helvetica poll, and then went back to neutral, chaotic neutral, by also having having an anime poll. So then let's see, I can do, so this will do the most recent polls results, which is, so is the worst, now has, yes, anime is a very polarizing subject. There you go. Helvetica is just fine, apparently. With 9 votes, Helvetica just fine. It's official. Don't you dare call Metal Gear anime. How dare you? How dare you, Jeff? Ban from chat. Nightbot, ban Jeff from chat. Nightbot. The end is Nightbot. Okay, let's put some like trees and shit in here, huh? How about some trees and shit? Can I look at this? It's so simple and happy. Let's see, we got those trees right there. I'll get some of these trees, some jingle jangle jungle trees. Jingle jangle jungle trees. Get that tall grass, that's right. And we'll get just some nice, like, bubbly trees. Let's get some hills and some mountains. Well, some of this stuff I can just jack from other areas, right? I'm just going to steal some trees. Yeah, the Pokemon area is, I don't know, like, I would say, like, at, like, 65% done. We got some Poke things. I need to make, like, a Pokemon training center thing. Jeff, going back, I accept your view of Metal Gear Solid as anime, but I can't accept that Metal Gear is anime because I can't accept what that says about me. Fatty Lumps, you stay out of this. No one wants your opinion. If your opinion is disagreeing with my opinion, that Metal Gear is not anime. Fake opinion. Bad opinion. Let's make a beach over here. World of Warcraft has beaches and stuff. Sad fake opinion. Breath of the Wild is anime. Oh my god, the dialogue in that thing is painful. Let's see. That's nice. I wish your game studio had too. We all wish we all wish the same thing. The funny dialogue in what? In Breath of the Wild? Breath of the Wind? Let's see. All right. Jeff, what did you link? Metal Gear Solid the anime. I'm not watching this. I don't accept this. I choose not to accept this. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. I'm not. Let's see. Jeff, no. That's what people are like. I'm not super into anime either, but you should really check out Cowboy Bebop. That's how that sentence goes 100% of the time. All right, so we got some mountains chilling. I got some trees. We'll have to put these trees back behind that. Helps kind of establish that space a little bit more too, which is nice. God damn it, Zach. Wave Dash. That's a fun name. Wave Dash. Let's see here. Who's chatting me? I like Ender's Game. Ender's Game is like a cool Harry Potter. I also like Harry Potter, but Ender's Game is a cool Harry Potter. Building everything out of 2 colors. Gotta place stuff carefully. Well, yeah. Let's not start critiquing logos that did not ask for critique. I don't want this to turn into brand new. The stream is not brand new. The stream is old as dirt. I accept that. Yeah, I can't do the comment section in brand new. I think the comment section is everything that's like wrong with design online, or like design discussions online. It's like a bunch of people complaining about stuff when they're like completely ignorant of the process that led to it. And so it's like, your opinion isn't worth any. Like, you don't know how this was made. Like, you don't know the environment that yielded this final thing. So how can you speak to the process behind it at all? You can't. And so you should just shut your mouth. But designers, they always know what's best. It's like you see a lot of designers talk about empathy and stuff, and like designers seem largely incapable of even being empathetic with other designers. So I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. I like these jungle trees. These jingle jangle jungle trees. Oh, bingo bango bongo. Yeah, I think the blog posts themselves are usually pretty fair. If anything, I think they're usually a little too nice. Like, not that they need to tear stuff apart, but sometimes it seems like they're trying to please everyone. It's like, it's okay for it to have little teeth. Just don't be a dick like the people in the comments are. Hey, Nico. Patreon's in here. I'm trying to figure out what the print for next month is going to be. I don't know what it's going to be. I thought about doing a print of the tattoo that I made for Permanent Records. I can show you all that. Let's see. There we go. Ooh, today's tattoo. I asked people to make tattoos based on a song that they like or lyrics that struck them in a song, and I made my little oh look, a Russian. Let's see, what's this Russian translate to? For Rancid's Salvation, but I thought that might make a nice little print. But I don't know. I'm still thinking on it. Let's see. What's this Russian say? Very cool, says the Russian. That's nice. Google Translate, bringing the world together. The Russians that I don't dispute that. I think Russians probably are nice, but not as nice as our president thinks they are. But the Russians that I've played Dota with have not been very nice to me. But in Dota, no one is nice to each other. So, none of the English speakers I've played Dota with have been nice to me either. Well, that's nice. That's good of you. There should be more people like you in Dota. I would say I am generally pretty nice. I get irritated when people start blaming teammates for stuff because usually the people that cast blame in Dota are the ones who deserve the lion's share of the blame. Let's see. There are no screens in between the panels. It's just glass. The screens on the panels will probably show other content. I'm not sure what. Yeah, I mean, they might have some plans to animate this stuff. I'm not sure. And I know they've taken my work and animated it in the past and have done a really great job with it. So if they were so inclined to figure out how to animate this stuff, that would be sweet. It's always nice when you have people that you can just like trust to animate your work well. Like, they're gonna do a good job with this. I like that the forest dies as it turns into the hordes area. I'm a horde player myself. The Alliance are a bunch of weenies. Weenie Alliance. Yeah, they've let me determine where the screens and stuff are going to be placed. So there's a screen here, and there's a big glowy sign up there. So I've had some say in that stuff, which has been nice. I mean, I'm not gonna disclose costs. It's not for me to do. Let's see. Oh no, the music's coming through? Uh-oh. Yeah, so turn it down. Or keep my mic further away. I don't know what that will do to the YouTube. To the YouTubes. Can you also hear me? I put the mic further away. I think it should still be okay. Oh, thanks, guys. I feel like anytime I paid a compliment. What are you doing? I feel like anytime I'm paid a compliment, I'm obligated to bring up my old crappy work that I had to make before I was ever even remotely confident with Illustrator. Hello, Mickey Spielt? I can't say your name. I'm sorry I can't say your name, but hello and welcome. Oh, nice. Sorry, just because I have roots there does not make me a native speaker. Let's see. Let's see if I can put the mic over here. Does that change the sound at all? It's a little easier because I can see my keyboard, but I don't know. You all let me know. Maybe I just have to speak a little louder, if that's possible. It's possible to speak more loudly than I usually speak. All right, Morgan Freeman, I like that. We'll just keep it there then. How's that? Let's see. Let's put this the water base. Let's pull some of this stuff out. Maybe not that far out. The hills and the ocean. Nice. Oh, I won't expand stuff until the very end. What I like to do is get it 100% complete, and then at that point, save it, and then do save as and just edit it from there and outline everything that needs to be outlined and so on and so forth. That's what I usually like to do. Hey Megs, have you eaten lunch? What? Well, I couldn't hear anything you said. I can't hear you.
Do you want me to make you something? Do you want me to list what we have?
Yes.
We have turkey sandwiches.
Turkey sandwiches.
We've got some pesto tortellini.
Pesto tortellini.
We got turkey.
I like pesto.
I know you do.
And I like tortellini. I like...
We have burritos. We have ramen. We have tuna.
We have so many choices. We usually don't have this many choices.
Want you?
Pesto, please?
I'm gonna finish eating.
Yeah, sure. Thank you.
No problem.
That way I can eat on stream.
Yeah.
Everyone will love that.
I'm kind of wrapped up for the day, so I don't mind.
So you'll be my lunch slave for the day?
Yeah.
Thank you. Nico wants the turkey sandwich. Let's see. The bleed stuff on the edges. Yeah, last year they wanted like an insane amount of bleed. So I'll probably, like, I'm keeping bleed where I have it, but I'll probably have to build some into the file too. Just because these things are so big, like usually you only need like 1/8 of an inch bleed or something, but because of the scale of these suckers, they wanted like inches of bleed, which is really weird. but made sense when you kind of thought about it. We'll have gravestones inside fenced areas. Since everyone that played that game was horrible and just fenced in their Sims and let them die. This floating island is part of Dalaran. Dalaran. Here. Bunch of doorless houses. Oh boy. Yeah, I actually I should hit up the printer here and see what they think, but I've had a couple printers that I've worked with actually ask me to send them RGB files. Like I do the my Patreon's monthly print subscription thing, and that printer just wants me to send RGB stuff. And I mean, I think it's just the difference between printing digitally and printing with 4-color process. So I don't think any of this stuff is printed 4-color. We've got to rough up this path here a little bit. Yeah, I think it has gotten better at converting. Because the people that I use now, they send me a bunch of test prints to say, like, send us your files in RGB, we'll print them, and then you can calibrate your printer or your monitor to our printers. Which I didn't even, I'm not going to mess with calibrating my monitor to a specific printer. But they were really so close to what I was looking at that I didn't even really feel the need to. I'm just pretty confident that they would be able to accurately print whatever I sent them. Oh, you're whistling. I thought the cats were fighting. Like, I don't know. It was just a weird. I don't know. Don't listen to me. Oh, crap. This area is feeling pretty good, I think. You know, when cats fight, like cuckoo ka-choo, cuckoo ka-choo. But I do have 2 cats, so I've definitely heard cats fight before. More than I would like. Would they lose their minds out of excitement or out of frustration, I guess? There are many ways to lose one's mind. Hey, Leah. Oh. I don't know why I make a weird sound. All right. I'm not feeling great about the sim area, and I don't know why, but I don't want to work on it because I don't feel good about it. I don't think you can have a Sim City vibe just because it's supposed to be in chronological order. So I think Sim City came well before. Oh, they're just places that I don't want to work on yet or haven't figured out. Like, I figured out most of these, but some of the new stuff I have not figured out as much. And I think I'm going to start a new file for the other like major wall. Or maybe should I start on the next wall, go further in time, or should I work on space? I can do either of these things. Sin City 5. That's the 2 votes for space. The whole length is, this is the booth. This is like my like roughed out thing. So this is what we're all looking at right now, and this is the other section of the wall. So I think like right now we're a little over halfway done, and we still got a lot of time, which is great, because that's gonna give me a lot of time in the back end to go through and like polish stuff and like hide things throughout the map and really go for it. But to get, let's see, if you want to know like the size, let's see, this is. Let's see, this area is 740 pixels wide, and a pixel is an inch in this, so that's 60 feet wide.
It's hot.
Pesto tortellini!
What?
Thank you, Megs!
You're welcome. Do you want this in case you want to leave the plate?
I don't need a towel. I'll eat cleanly. So let's see. So this distance here is 60 feet. This distance here is, let's see, 524 is 43 feet. Oh fuck, it's hot. You warned me, I didn't listen. It's very hot. Yeah, and it's this is like, this part is 7.5 feet, and the tall part that has space is, let's see, 188 divided by 12. This is 15.5 feet. So that's this section. It's 15.5 feet. Oh, that's big. Pesto. Pesto's so good. It's a good thing. Let's see, we're gonna put some solid objects into space, I think. Metroing. Ah, my pencil. We're all living a dream, Jeff. Let's see. trying to sketch how I'm gonna do this here. How do I make a spaceship? Does a spaceship follow the same like forced perspective of all the landscape elements? Like, is it from like directly the side, or is it like view from the top down? Because I mean it's space, so this can exist in any, what's this word? Anything. And the spaceship has to be angled that way so that it's still recognizable. Yeah, from the side sucks. It's a sucky angle. It's a sucky angle. Pesto. Pesto tortellini. Should we switch the stream over to the IRL channel? Since now I'm just eating crap. Isn't that all that channel is? It's just people hanging around and like eating and doing nothing. A personality core in space. I like that. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna start making something and we'll see what happens. Crap, I can't find where the other... No, I can't find the point. Yeah, eating is doing something. I won't judge anyone's spelling here. This is a safe space. This is a safe space for spelling errors. Command Y. Oh! Command Y, the design mode. See, no design mode. How disappointing does the rest of this look? What a disaster. It's got so many shapes on top of shapes. Yo, dog, I heard you like shapes. I put shapes on top of your shapes and under your shapes and in your shapes. How would you do this perspective? Let's see. I kind of sketched it out. Kind of. Mostly. I mostly sketched it out. Sorry, I just hit the arm holding the mic. I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, that looks terrible. I think that part of the thing, if there's going to be if there's going to be solid spaceships up here, I feel like we'll have to put something. Sorry, I'm talking with my. Hey, you want to know how the sausage gets made? This is how it gets made. You got to talk, or your mouth is full. If I'm going to put solid objects on the right side, I feel like I need to put some solid object on the left side just to balance it out so that it's not just constellations and then solid objects. So I don't know whether that's like putting a moon in space or, something. I don't know. TBD. I haven't made any more progress on the flashcards. Those are kind of on hold right now until we finish up this project. So come May, full steam ahead on Astro Alphabet again. What angle is this? Is this an angle? Space is going to follow the same pattern as like all the land stuff, where it's going to be old games to the left and new games to the right, but it's just like focusing on space games. I'm actually going to use this mode. Check it out. Oh my god, I just used no design mode effectively. Do I have a goal for how much I make from personal projects versus client work? Like how much your percentage of income? I don't have a goal. Megs might be able to name off the top of her head what percentage of our income comes from client projects versus personal. I mean, an overwhelming majority is from clients. But I would like to eventually get to the point where I have enough projects out there that I just have like what's not residual income, constant income, whatever, from all of those, so I don't have to rely on client projects as much. That's the goal, but I think I have to make a lot more products for that goal to become a reality. Passive income, that's the word that I was looking for. Passive income. Like passive aggressive, only better. Passive aggressive income, is that a thing? Maybe I should make the Todd Coleman. He has not been in the chat recently, but He once always reminded me to save. I think he was hurt that I made a bot of him to remind me to save. There you go, Megs, with the numbers. Last quarter, 70% of our income was client work. I don't think he was really hurt for that. I think he was hurt when we told him that whatever board game he liked wasn't good. I don't even remember what board game is. We had a laugh at his expense, and I don't even remember why. Fucking E.T. game. We weren't mean to Todd. I forget, we were ribbing him about something. Pesto. You guys are mean to Todd? Was it the game of life? I forget what it was. Oh, he said that he didn't like Catan or something, and so then we just gave him a bunch of shit that he didn't like any board games. That's what it was. And he was like, "No, I like board games." And we were like, "Whatever, Todd. You hate board games." That's what it was. Poor Todd. Todd will be okay. I'll tell Todd that we miss him on Twitter. Let's see, Todd. Some serious bullying. We are hazing Todd. Poor Todd. Stream hazing. Mom, I ate all the tortellini. How do I do this stupid ship? Alright, now that I'm not eating, I can actually focus on making it. I don't think there are any Game Gear games, bro. I'm as disappointed as you are. If you're disappointed, maybe you're not. Maybe you don't give a shit about Game Gear. Leah got it. She got it. She recognized it. This is a hard ship to make. My hair is lovely right now. I just always wear a hat because I don't feel like doing my hair. I mean, it helps that her ship kind of resembles her helmet a little bit. It's also funny like how different these like greens and stuff can look against different backgrounds. Let's see. Very cool, said the Russian guy, Lexan Rocker. Thanks, Lexan Rocker. I wish we could have a glow in the dark thing. It would be amazing. Oh, that's why that doesn't come to a point. I may have made a bad. Let's see. Spaceships are hard. Fuck. Sorry. Remember when I first started this stream and I tried my best not to curse any more than I needed to, but I'm so used to cursing at Illustrator that it's just really difficult for me to work that way. Okay, now that you all know what ship this is, this is like a big beetle. It's like a beetle ship, like a bug ship. It's just a Big bug. All right. Yeah, it's a weird spaceship, and let's see if we can make it with as like few elements and colors as I have all this other stuff. I guess it's orange or yellow, orange. I gotta figure out what a simplified version of this looks like. I can't make like a one-to-one representation of this damn thing. Spaceships! I've been sketching a lot of spaceships lately for Imperium stuff. You know, just so that I can keep track of all these different planes. Can I do that? The other thing I have to think about with this stuff is this is going to be like way up in the air, so people aren't going to be able to inspect it as closely as some of this other stuff. And it's always, I don't know that that will change how much detail I put into it, but it's something that I should keep in mind. It's like the same way, this is by just invoking his name, it sounds like a comparison, but I'm not comparing myself. Like in Michelangelo's David, where that thing was originally supposed to be like on top of a fucking building. So he made the hands huge so that they were still visible from below. So when you look at it up close, like 15 feet away, like you can look at it now, they look like grossly disproportionate. But in the context of being on top of a building, they were fine. And I don't know that that has any bearing on a Metroid spaceship. But hey, at the very least, you know, you came away knowing something that maybe you didn't know before the stream. I hope that I gave you at least that. Fuck this. I'm just gonna do this. Michelangelo's E3 booth. Oh man. All right, Jeff. Enjoy lunch. I think I'll still be here. I think I'll be here for a while. Wait, what am I doing? I can just copy this shape. Let's see. Can you put some vector people next to it? Yeah, I can. I have a vector lady down there. I have a lady layer. I can turn on my lady layer. You can see. Right after I finish cutting off this chunk. a weird looking ship. Let's turn on the lady layer. Yo, lady, where you at? There you are. So there's a lady. So there's a 5'7" lady. So yeah, the ship's pretty far up there. I hate angles. Okay, so can I just rotate this? That looks weird. Yeah, I saw the David there too in college. It was amazing. I thought it would not be that amazing. Thought it would be kind of, like over. It's so like hyped up. I figured there's like no way that it could live up to that, but it did. Who knew? Oh, this is such a pain in the ass. Like this is parallel with the side of this, with this plane. And so now that that's parallel, like it still just like looks wrong. Okay, so maybe it's... No. Is it adjusting it that way? No. 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 Can we just have the ship blown up and have this side of it not show? Well, I definitely think that like that going down right there is wrong. Oh yeah, there's still a lot more to do on this ship. This is just the beginning. I wonder though if you just... I think the other thing, we'll also put some like Metroid constellations in the back or around it. Yeah, that line maybe should be more vertical. I'll try it out in a second here. All right, those look better. Maybe I'll just get rid of that shit. Let's see. See, it's not like these like semi-circle, spherical. It's got balls. The ship has balls, which has 3 balls on the bottom of it. There's no other way to say it. It's the only way. It's got. I wonder if you also. If you give it like fins back here. Would you see that fin over here? I don't feel like you would. But I mean, none of this perspective is, it's all made up. Perspective's all made up and the points don't matter. Yeah, what is perspective anyway? We don't need no stinking perspective. The thing that I have to be careful of, let's see, what's this? Oh, you can rotate this one around. That's neat. So let's see. Let's approximate. Yeah, I mean, you can't see that fin on the other side, but it also like comes up. Thank you for that, BT dubs. Well, these things up here are all wrong. Ugh. also wonder if I can give this wing a little bit of depth. Let's see. I'm quickly, I have to make this, I can't make this super complicated because nothing else on this is super complicated. So man, it's weird. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. Can I have any kind of like swoop? Swoop. Just drop that kitten in. Just the cat peeking over the horizon of the earth. I unfortunately, Nico, do not think I can make I don't think I can make the print part of a client work. Real quick, just for when I put this. Oh, you meant the Kitty Metroid print? Maybe. I mean, were people gonna get tired of getting cat prints? You've done one. Um, I'm gonna stop the stream real quick and then start it just so I can break it up. So when I export it to YouTube later, I'm not exporting like a 5-hour stream. So I'll be right back.